Today we also got on a professional equipment. Playing EDC every day is like eating a lot. Hi all, I am Brother Shi, and I have come to the long-awaited big horizontal link. Today I bring you 7 large horizontal flats with a feel and attack speed top. Thank you. Why do we put the feel and the speed gyroscope together? Because of the so-called feel and speed top. I think it's actually the name of a business. From the player's point of view, whether it's a feel spinning top or a speed top, it's good. In fact, the core gameplay is to hold it in your hand and feel it. It's attack speed and the change in feel when flipping. So in my opinion, I think this is a kind of spinning top. Then our evaluation today is still our traditional 4 dimensions. It's attack speed performance, feel performance, workmanship performance, and cost-effectiveness performance. So gossip less. Let's start the first link of the day with the attack speed performance. Okay, you can see that today we also have a professional equipment. A tachometer that measures the speed. And I gave this all the spinning tops. Everyone also saw this reflective sticker used to measure speed. Of course, I will take a break first because it is measured by hand, and how accurate this tachometer is, I can't guarantee it, so let's do it. I hope you will listen to me. Then let me talk about the measurement rules of our speed. I would be in this same position. I turned 3 times, then let's see what is the average of its 3 times. It is the final speed of this top. Then let's start with this cold rain code, because of X26. The first time we tested was 903.6, the first time we tested the second time. The second time is 823.1, and we test it for the third time. The third time is 913.2, which is still relatively close to the 3 data. Let's test this Zach's little polo again, the first time 1044 and the second time. 1053.1/3, 946.7 Iron Warriors Kawamani. The first time 799.4, the second 827.9, the third time 1028.2. Then we test this Nova Apachia. The first time 990.9, the second time 1040.6, the third time 970.6 lakh reincarnation 3.0 just knew the first 1011.5 and the second 833.1. The third time was 802.7. Lin Lu's M5 RE949 was 1131.9 for the second time. The third time 1156. Let's finally test the peacock spirit of this old iron day. It is 2 just carved. The first time was 1853.7, 1402.4, 1792.9. Then let's announce the results on the screen. This is the final result of our spinning tops with this tachometer. And then I want to say one more thing. I think its pure speed does not represent your feel speed. I'll also give you a line. That is to say, these tops are my body feeling. I feel that its rotation speed is fast and slow. This ranking is my perceived rotational speed, but maybe it is because of the different materials, so there will be some deviations in this rotational speed. We will no longer make the final score on this link. Then let's start our second link is the feel, because these 7 spinning tops are all high-speed feel tops. So let's put them one by one, and we rank them directly. Let's start with this one, thanks to the X2. When rotating, we can feel a strong pulling feeling. It is a horse material, do this kind of high-level test. To use it to set a position. Then let's take this Peacock Spirit. Peacock Spirit is a spinning top made of titanium steel. He did some carvings, and the flip feel was not as good as this. You have to line up below him. Then let's look at this reincarnation. This is an all-steel material. It also has a strong drag feel when flipping. Let's compare it with this one, or this one is stronger. It should be stronger than it. Then there is this MAF of Lin Lu. This is a highly polished material, and there is almost no professional feel in this one. Very weak, this should be here. Then there is the house material of Nova's Apache house. Then it is equipped with a storm state lock. This pull feel is also very weak. The so-called flip feel it provides is all. The pulling feel of the centrifugal force brought about by this weight is totally the feel. There is almost no one worse than Lin Lu. That's the Iron Cube Mini here. The drag feel of this one is still good. And then I said one more thing. These 7 tops are all without any modifications, and they are all original configurations. Between these two brothers, let's look at Zach's little whirl. It should still be weaker than this one, stronger than this. This is the final ranking of our feel. These two are relatively weak. This one is relatively weaker. Then the above 3 models all have a strong drag feel. So this is not scored, this is a final ranking. You can refer to it yourself. Then let's make our third score, which is the score of this workmanship. These 7 spinning tops are the feel of the speed gyroscope produced by a large brand. It has no problem with basic workmanship. Included, this shaking will balance. Let's not go into specifics. It's completely okay. Then let's take a look at its specific workmanship. Let's start with this Zach Turbo. What about the workmanship of this small turbo? It uses a lot of hollowing. The overall workmanship is still very good. You can see all of its chamfer treatment. Then this process treatment of such a surface is included. All good. I took this test myself. His original factory is a Taiyuan color. I think this is a benchmark. You can get a score of 8.5. Then look at this forest green. Lin Lu is just this math. This gyroscope workmanship is very good. And he is one in his own right. The top with this workmanship as its selling point. This spinning top has a polished finish made of a gourd material, including its sense of design, including the craftsmanship effect it presents. I think it's all beautiful, can be described in these 4 words. This top, I think there should be nothing to say about his workmanship as a whole. In the past spinning tops we have played, this workmanship is also very good. You should be able to get a 10. This Apache from Nova, because it is an FK American brand. Because I don't have an American brand of spinning top, I didn't know that it was the original like this. Or is it that the workmanship of Nova is like this, and the workmanship of the gyroscope is very average? It is this kind of large area of this geometric chamfer, including the holes in it, including its color burning control. I think it's all average. To be honest, this can only get 7 points. Lung Yu Suma is a Gaoma material because XL is a Gaoma material. This squid itself uses a lot of this rounded treatment. This is a very difficult balance. It is very good to polish. This spinning top is that it has a certain degree of processing difficulty. But the whole is a top. I'm being honest. This Su gives people a feeling. Not particularly good. It is his workmanship that is the whole color of the accusation. It makes people think that this spinning top looks dirty from a distance, including looking at his details. You don't see anything particularly exquisite. Feels very rough. I can only give this 7.5. Then there is the peacock spirit of the old Iron Day, which is made of too strong material to make a lot of carvings. Including when we open it, it is also treated with this kind of carving. But to be honest with this toy, it doesn't give people a good sense of workmanship as a whole. Feels very rough as a whole. Including this edge of the lock. Including this treatment on the outside of it. Including its carving, this portrayal is not a special detail. So this can only be given 7.5 points. Then there is this spinning top of LAK Reincarnation 3.0. I think there is no problem with its overall workmanship. It is also a lot of hollow treatment. We can take a look at its locking. His one is chamfered on all edges. It means that you feel that his treatment is relatively speaking, although he is made of steel, and this spinning top is not expensive. But you feel that there is some thought in its workmanship. Including its design sense will be stronger, so I can give this an 8.5 points. Then there is this Kivamini of this Iron Man. We can also compare the spinning top with the squid one. Both are massive surfaces. And then it also has this large number of arcs on the outside that need to be polished. It is also a balance and high demand. But its workmanship is quite satisfactory, that is, a lot of effort has been put into it. This is also a notice system. I can give this a 9 points. That's one of my final ratings for the workmanship of these tops. Let's look at the final score, which is the cost-effective score. This cost-effective rating. Our previous approach was that I gave him a 10-point price. Then 200 yuan a cent, a few hundred points will be deducted from him, right? Finally give him a final multi-point. But then a fan gave me an opinion. I think it makes sense. He said that if you order 200 for this top, he sells it for 400. You give him 9 points, but this top, for example, if you set him a price of 3,800 and he sells 4,000, you also give him 9 points. Later I thought, he is indeed unfair. You set him a price of 200. He sells 400 is actually twice as bad, so you set him 3,800. He sold 4,000, but it was actually only a little bit. So let's refer to it comprehensively. We will directly give it a cost-effective rating. Let's start with Maeve. For Lin Lu's top, the new high selling price of this gyroscope in the secondary market is about 2,200 yuan. This top, I think the workmanship is very good. But I think the price of 2,200 yuan is still a bit too expensive. Refer to the very well-made Coronos we gave before. I remember that I gave 900 yuan at the time, and that one also had the effect of opening nails. I think I give him 10 points for this. I can only give it to him 800 yuan, then he sold 2,200 is actually a lot worse. Give him a 5 point for comprehensive reference. Then let's take a look at this Iron K1 Mini. This is a Su material which is now brand new in the secondary market. The price is about 500 yuan. I think a Su top, and its feel is justified. I can give the price of 400 yuan is 100 yuan different. I think this can get 9.5 copies. Then there is Zack, this little polo. Now the new secondary market is about 260 yuan. I think this spinning top is its workmanship, its feel. In terms of its speed in general, I think this spinning top is Su material. There is no problem in getting 200 yuan. Overall, I think it can also be given a score of 9.5. Then there is LAK's Reincarnation 3.0. I think this feel is very good at first. The attack speed is also there, and his workmanship is not bad. The secondary market is brand new at about 350 yuan. I can give him a price of 250 yuan at 10 cents. Then he is actually 1 point behind. I think there is no problem at all to get 9 points. Lung Yu's accusation, due to XL. This spinning top is now about 1,400 yuan in the early market. I also saw it just now. He should feel a very good top. And his attack speed is okay. There's no problem to play with this top. But I really don't think this bar horse material is so good. 1,400 yuan. I think it's still a little high. I think I can get 800 yuan each. That's 600 differences. We gave him a 7.5 points. And then this one from Lao Tai Ri. This sculpture is too rigid. This brand new secondary market is about 1,000. This top feels very good and has a fast attack speed. There is no problem with the overall play. But this price is too rigid for such a material. Sold for 1,000 yuan. I think it's too high. I can only give him 450 yuan. So this may be half the difference. It's also another table with this 5 points. And finally this Apache, this is a black material. The secondary market that everyone can buy is about 1,200 yuan. But the workmanship is a bit worse, considering that this black material is generally expensive. I think I can give a 700 yuan such a very high price. You can get about a 7.5 points. Okay, this is the final score of these 5 tops in terms of value for money. That's all we need to score today. Let's use a simple sentence to summarize the purchase suggestions for these spinning tops. Let's start with this Maeve RE top. I think this spinning top is a complete one. Relying on this superb workmanship and design sense. Win this fan favorite top, and then its force itself is also high. I think it's more like a luxury in an EDC. If you have the strength, you can enter LUK this Reincarnation 3.0. I think this is really one. I played it very amazingly. A low price gives you a comprehensive attack speed, and the performance of the hand is very good. And he has a way of getting pearls. For the sake of fairness, we took out all the beads today. He can add a variety of bead weights, and then his workmanship is also very good. I think this spinning top is suitable for all players who want to experience the feel of the top. And I think the top of the Kivamini from TAC is also very good. A gyroscope and a report material can also be pearled. Needless to say, novices can enter the small nest. This one is more classic. A spinning top is cheaper. 2 material to get started. Want to buy a cheap one to try? This spinning top is completely fine. Then you can also add beads. It's also an entry-level 3-piece set. All 3 are recommended. Then there is this peacock spirit of this old Iron Day. Overall, the attack speed is fast enough. It also feels good enough. Include the style that you like about it. Thick, naive, chubby style. I think it can also be entered. Then there is this Squid Sue. XL. I think this Euro feels very good. Needless to say, public prosecution is also acceptable. This spinning top, what do I think? You can buy other materials. I see that the prices are very reasonable. There is no problem with the spinning top as a whole. You can choose this material according to your wallet. Finally, this Apache from Nova, this Apache spinning top. I heard before that it has a fast attack speed, and then its dirty material gives you a really fast feel. I probably looked at it. It should be the cheapest used dirty material you can buy on the secondary market. So if you want to experience this kind of dirty material, this kind of rapid wind sound can also be included in this. Okay, this is our summary of these 7 tops. Playing EDC every day is like eating a lot. What else do you want to see? You can leave me a message in the comment area. I'm Visigo. See you next time.